Hello everyone, Quentin Cooper here with Kava Coop and Garden LLC, and I'm back and we're going to do another video. And on this video we're going to go over the do's of Kava, the don'ts of Kava, and how to prep Kava on your own. Stay tuned, it's going to be a fun one. Alright, welcome back. So, if you haven't heard about Kava, Kava is one of those teas. It's from the South Pacific Islands, and it's one of those teas that's more towards like a ceremonial drink over there in those islands. Kava's been around for over 3,000 years, and it's been drunk for many reasons. One we went over already was the ceremonial reasons. It was more towards like a tribal drink long time ago, and that helps to really bond together a lot of different tribes and really get them on the same function, if you know what I mean. So it was more of like a gathering drink because of what it does. In my opinion, Kava really helps out when it comes to stress, anxiety. I've heard it really helps out when it comes to depression, mild pain. If you have any kind of small aches, it really helps out with that too. So yeah, I like it. I've been drinking Kava for around 7 years now, and the only side effects that is really known is dry skin after you drink it for a long time. That's the only side effects that I have. Now, a while ago, I think roughly around 20 years ago, it was banned because it was a health concern came up when it came to liver damage. But then they did further research on Kava, and they found out that it was only prevalent with people who already had liver damage, or if they was drinking alcohol with Kava, or if they're taking heavy medications with Kava. So I like the Kava. It really helps out. Very low side effects, and it just really helps the whole mind and the whole body just to really calm down. So I like it. I really do. Like I said, it's been around for over 3,000 years, and it's just one of those unique teas that really calms the body down. And it's not a mental thing, it's a more physical thing, so you can actually feel the tea working on your body, and it really helps out that way, especially after a long day of work. I own multiple businesses, and I'm running it all on my own, and at the end of the day, instead of drinking alcohol like I used to drink very heavy. I drink Kava, and the same feeling that I was trying to chase with alcohol, I was basically getting that same feeling with the Kava without being drunk, or so drunk to the point where I'm uncomfortable. So that's what got me into drinking Kava, and many others too. Many other people drink it because of the same reasons. We really don't want to get drunk from alcohol or high from like marijuana. So Kava is kind of that happy medium because it is a slight euphoric feeling. So once you drink it for a while, you can kind of start feeling that nice euphoric calming feeling because it's a natural muscle relaxer. So I like it. I'm really happy that it doesn't have any crazy side effects because, as we all know, a lot of things that feels good to the body, it normally has an adverse consequences of some kind of bad side effects. So Kava is natural. Kava is 100% natural. What it is part of the black pepper family, and the name of the plant that it comes from is Piper mysticum. And once again, that's part of the black pepper family, and it comes from the root only. So in the South Pacific Islands, so in Fiji, Solomon Islands, many of those islands over there, Hawaii, they grow the Kava plant. They grow it for around around 3, sometimes 10 years, and they use the roots only. And the root, that's where we get the actual kava from. And the kava, that's what is basically pounded up into a powder. Certain people, they basically just chop it up a little bit, chew it, and use it that way. We're gonna sell it at our company as a powder form. So it comes already pounded from the islands. They use traditional methods with a pounder. They first dry it out from the sun because it's nice and tropical down there, so it really dries out that root really good. So we dry it out, pound it to a powder, ship it, and then we sell it. So alright, so in this video we're going to show you how we prep kava their traditional way with our strainer bag. Alright, so we are back. I'm going to show you guys how we start to, let me turn this away, on how we start the process of making kava the traditional way. So in older videos, we have the method of using it with our shaker bottles that we sell online as well. And that's the kavacoop.com. We have those shaker bottles there. How it looks like. It comes with the shaker bottle, and it comes with the actual shaker ball too. And you can put your kava powder inside of there in the bigger section of it. Then you put it inside of your shaker ball. You fill it up about halfway with juice or water. I like mixing up, so I do half juice, half water. And shake it up for about 30 seconds, and then boom, that's how you make it with the shaker bottle. So in this video we're going to be using the traditional methods, more towards the traditional methods, and that's basically using the strainer bags. So this is what we sell online too at the kavacoop.com. This is our strainer bags, and we also have these here too, which is basically the strainer bag, but more of a heavy duty one too. And this is more towards if you have like a lot of parties that you wanna prep that kava tea for, and you can use these things over and over. So matter of fact, I'm about to open this up for you. Let me put this down. Let me set the camera up properly for you, and I'll show you guys how this looks like. So yeah, once again, this is our new company here, and so far we're doing some pretty good sales. I'm definitely happy that we got something that's actually healthy for the community and is known to work for the community. So this is how the strainer bag pros look like, and we have these on our website as well. Okay, so you see it's just more heavy duty, way bigger, so you can use these over and over again. So you just put your kava powder in there, you grip it around the neck, twist it up tight, and then you basically meet it inside of your wooden bowl or any kind of Tupperware bowl. Alright, so that's the pro right there. So once again, I'm gonna show you guys how we use it with this one here. This is our regular strainer bag, and over there, well, more of the traditional way, they use a wooden bowl. We're not going to use this one here. We're going to use a Tupperware bowl, because most people will have a Tupperware bowl inside of the house. So I'm gonna set this camera up, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks like making it the traditional way. Alright, so it's always recommended to wash your hands, because you will be using your hands when you're making this. I'm outside the park, so I have gloves because I don't have any kind of sink nearby. So I'm gonna use gloves on this one. And doing it this way, it doesn't really take too long. I'm gonna say probably about 5 minutes, but it's fairly easy. So we're gonna get our strainer bag ready. And if you have any kind of stocking, you don't really have to always have a heavy duty strainer bag, but as long as it's good quality, so no kind of roots get in your drink, because it's a powder form. So you don't want to drink the actual roots. You want to drink only what comes from out of those roots. So this is our 4-ounce bag right here. I'm going to put about 1 ounce in here. You want to put about 1 ounce in here roughly. There we go. Alright. So that kind of feels like an ounce right there with my handy dandy American measurement system by eye. Alright. So you close it up tight just like that. Okay. So we're going to use regular water. And we're going to add the whole bottle of water to it. And if you don't know about Kava and how Kava really tastes like, Kava really doesn't taste too good unless you get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's pretty much like drinking a shot of liquor, you know. So we all know that liquor don't taste good, but once you get used to it, it starts to kind of taste good. So we call that a acquired taste. And Kava definitely has an acquired taste to it. Alright, so we did a whole bottle of water, and I'm gonna do just a little bit of orange juice just for extra flavor. Alright, so about that much there. And this is gonna give you roughly, I'm gonna say about 5 servings, which is more than enough to really get the body feeling good. So when you're straining the Kava, you want to get everything on the bottom. So you're going to start meeting it inside of there. You're going to start meeting it. You know, you want to make sure that you massage it really good in there. Tell you what, it's a nice day today for sure. Nice day. All right, so you want to meet it for sure. Meet it really good, and you're going to feel it kind of sort of oily, because Kava, the Kava lactones and all of the good stuff that's in the Kava root powder, it feels kind of oily once you're meeting it. So once it starts to feel less oily and kind of dry inside of this strainer bag here, that's how you know that your Kava is pretty much ready. And then once you do it, you can actually do it again. So once you serve this drink here, once it's all meted out really good, you can actually serve it again. So you can repeat the process. I would use half the amount of fluid that you did on the first round, so it still has a nice potency to it. So you just meet it really good, Okay, put the camera back down. And I'm gonna use 2 hands to really squeeze it, because you really want to squeeze it out really good. You want to make sure that you get all the Kava lactones out of there. So I like to twist it up and squeeze it really good. And one thing about this strainer bag here, it allows the fluid to get inside of that bag really easy, and it comes out of the bag really easy too. So it makes the actual straining process much faster too than say like a regular stocking, or like not so high quality strainers. This strainer, it really flows in and out really good. That's why I like it. So it's already feeling kind of gritty. Well, not gritty, but you know, kind of dry in there. So I can tell that the Kava is almost ready. So you keep on massaging it. It takes about 5 minutes. Maximum, I would say 10 minutes. But with 1 ounce, 5 minutes is more than enough. That's going to really get all those Kava lactones out of there for you. You just squeeze it out. So you meet it really good. Squeeze it out. Okay. Now I'm gonna take off my gloves. I'm gonna show you how it looks like once it's all grounded up, well, strained it up and everything. Ready? So you see how it looks here. All the Kava lactones that was inside the Kava powder is now inside of there. So you don't want to drink this. You want to always strain it out. Okay. And if you don't know what to do with it, if you don't want to waste it, if you're into growing plants outside or anything like that, Kava, the root of it, is actually very good for a lot of fruit plants that I notice. Because whenever I'm trying to get my plants to come back to life, I just add the leftover Kava root inside of like a 5-gallon bucket of water. Fill the bucket of water up halfway and pour it on my flowers, my plants, and it really does good. It's almost like a fertilizer. So that's pretty much all there is to it. That's how you make kava the traditional way, with a little bit of orange juice flavor to it. And I'm gonna use the coconut shell. Alright, so once again, this is how you make it the traditional way. Alrighty, and that's pretty much all it is to it right there. That's pretty much all it is to it. So I'm gonna say thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, this video we went over the do's of kava, what not to use it with, which is alcohol or any kind of medicine. You don't want to mix any kind of drugs with it. Just kava itself does wonders for the body, and it's, like I said, it's 100% natural, and it really calms the body down, especially after a long day of work, or even if you're at work. We have we got 4 types of kavas. We got one that's from the Fiji Islands, another one is from the Solomon Islands, we have another one that's from Vanuatu, and we have one special pouch called Freedom, and that's all 3 of those in one pouch, and we shake it up really good, so you're going to have the effects of all 3 with every single sip that you take with the kava. So once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm Quentin Cooper. The company is Kava Coop and Garden LLC, and I definitely thank you. BULA.